What's up? It's your boy Mark. Coming very shortly just to speak about your gauge, meaning your limitations, your expectations, your goals, and your horizon. Those are the only gauges that you should be paying attention to. Don't worry about what anybody else outside of you doing, saying, or showing you. Worry about your gauge. For example, I know personally, a lot of the things that I bring up and I speak about and that I show aren't the norm of what people are expecting. And being in the field that I am, it's a lot of people who understand, and it's a lot of people who want to understand. It's a lot of people who are doing it just to do it, and it's a lot of people that really do it to really do it and really get the best results for the collective by being the best results for ourselves. So I always focus on my own gauge in a sense of not necessarily what everybody outside of me is doing and not necessarily what everybody outside of me is saying. Like I said, I'm in a field where a lot of people are speculative. So I don't necessarily hold anybody to a certain degree based off of their, perception of me. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's entitled to how they view things. But I challenge anybody to come sit and have a session with me, to come experience reading with me, come experience Reiki session with me. So then the speculations and he say, she say can be trumped by straight experience. That's the type of person I am. I like to give experiences firsthand, and I don't want to talk about myself. It's not who I am. So I allow people that go through to be the ones that speak on me. I'm not the person to speak on myself. I'm not the person to tell you that I'm all of this and this and this. No, I'm just a vessel that loves to do the work for spirit. Everything that comes with that, great. I just want to be happy and enjoy my life and do God's work. Everything that comes with that is a bonus and a cherry on top. So I'm not the type that's a boaster or a bragger. I don't have any competition in the sense of competitiveness with myself, because there's only one me. Nobody else can be me. That's my superpower. I claim that, I hold on to that, and I only gauge myself off of that. I don't gauge myself off of other people. I view other people. I understand my surroundings, but I don't hold myself to their, expectations or their own accord. Like I said, I'm me, and that's the only person that I can be. And I love me. I love being me. I love being a better me every day. I love waking up, reading things that are enriching my mind, stimulating my consciousness, so then I'm able to learn more about myself and about the things that are around me, because as above, so below, as within, so without. So when I am speaking or showing, it'll never be in a sense of a brag for me or this, I want my word to speak for me. Words are dull and null. Anybody can say anything. It's a saying I love to say all the time. You can make your mouth fried chicken, meaning that you can make your mouth say anything. I can say I discovered America and call myself Christopher Columbus. And 100 years later, people still be, telling their kids that. But in actuality, we all know what the truth is. So I don't like to, make my mouth fried chicken. I like to let my work show for itself. So that's why you guys see me posting a bunch of reviews, asking you guys for reviews, asking you guys to give me feedback on literally all my services. My book, I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly. I want to hear it. My Reiki services, the good, the bad, the ugly, the experiences, the non-experiences, what you felt, what you didn't feel. I want to hear feedback so then I can be able to grow for my audience and for my clients to be a better person for them as I become a better person for myself. So anytime I'm sharing or I'm putting things out there, It's my way of marketing without having to be like, hey guys, this and this and this. No, because I see it all the time. Like I legit like put in the work. I legit am me. I don't try to be holier than thou. I understand people in the sense of every angle, which is why I speak to people on every angle. Half of the time that I'm talking and having discussions is to see another perspective. It's not to be right. It's not to be wrong. It's not to be he says she. It's literally to see another perspective. Let me gain a more deeper understanding of this situation by listening to you on the other spectrum of it. So then I can possibly move into a better awareness of what you're viewing and how I'm viewing it and see where the discord or the disagreements is at and get to a middle point, and then we move forward. We both walk away with something more than what we literally entered it with. So that's where I am at in my sense of growing, gauging myself and making sure that I'm up to par with the demands that I have on my life and with spirit demands of me to be in other people's lives. So I try to just, mold myself and be the best me that I can by just focusing on my gauge. Because if I can get caught up outside of me with everybody that is doing this, or everybody that is saying they're doing this, or everybody that's saying all of this is mumbo jumbo, and then everybody that's a scientist that is proving all of this, if I get caught up into all of these things, then I would be lost in my own walk. So I walk my walk unapologetically for everybody to see, because I want to be the best example of me here on earth. I don't want to be the best example of her, him, it, they, them. No, I want to be me. I want to be Marcus Deontay Brown, no one else. And I love me so much. When I tell you I love me, I love me. I'm not conceited with myself. I just love me because I know that if I don't love me, who's going to love me better than I can love me? Not too many people will. Not too many people are willing to. Not many people know how to. So what I do is show people how to love themselves to the fullest extent without any type of distress to yourself in the midst of it. Love yourself for your flaws. Love yourself for everything that you think that you can't do, because then you will see how much love actually can create possibilities and opportunities for yourself to see yourself in so much better and so much more of a light. And then surround yourself with other people that are on the same wave of gauging themselves, so that you know if they say something to you, it's not personal. It's because they see you as themselves and they want themselves to be the best version of themselves. So in turn, they want you to be the best version of yourself. So be around people who are building themselves up, not necessarily people who are trying to make other people build for them. Go the other way. Let them build for themselves. And until they learn how to build for themselves and actually rationalize what they're building within themselves, then they'll never be able to really fulfill that obligation of that other side of give and take. They won't. It will always be misbalanced. It will always be uneven, because they are wanting you to build for them. They're not wanting to build themselves and find other people that want to build themselves together. That's how you get a mastermind group. That's how you get a team that is built with the same goals. So then you manifest so much more. And then you all have that self understanding and reliance. So I can rely on myself. And I can rely on him because I know he's going to rely on himself. He's going to push himself. He's going to test himself. He's going to make sure that he's up to par. So then I can trust that person because I know I'm up to par, because I'm going to make sure I'm up to par. And I know if I'm not, I can trust that person to be like, hey, you slipping, Mark. Touche. You right. I ain't going to get mad at you because I know you got my best interests at heart, because you got your best interests at heart. And you just want to be better. That's what I'm trying to surround myself with. That's what I want to motivate people into being, is their best self. Trust me. You can do it. You can do it. Like I said, I've been I played football and done really good at it. I've been in the music industry, you know, been really good at that with connections and finding and moving and maneuvering and being true to who I am. So my face card really represents everything. And then in this spiritual community, in the collective, being able to really step out in a light that is more pure to who I truly am without having to whitewash it or, put anything, a filter over it for it to be received. Now I'm me even more so and expressing me even more so through all aspects of myself. Football, music, spirituality. I still have coaching in me. It's not just life coaching, but life coaching because ball is life. And I have a YouTube video called Ball is Life because ball is life. Ball is life. So, I want to motivate people in every aspect of where I was motivated. I want to reach back in every aspect of where I got that resonance of myself at because I know music is therapeutic. Sports is very therapeutic for family aspects and people that are, don't have anybody in that sense. So that becomes your family. And spirituality, that's your life. That's your bloodline. That's your lifeline. So if you don't know who you are, then you'll be told by everybody around you who you are, and you'll be molded into that person every time you engage with new people. So that's your lifeline. Find out who you are, realize who you are, align with it, and then don't stop becoming more of that. Because as you do that, everything around you will start to plush and look like it's shining from the inside out because it is. Because it is. So focus on your gauge. Make sure that you are in tune with your star player. Like my guy Mike Epps said. What's his name? Cat Williams. Stay in tune with your star player. Hey, bro. It's sometimes you are the only one in the room, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Miss Tanisha, always. Michaela, thank you. These messages are always here, So those that catch it live, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, for real, for real. Those that don't catch it live, it's still gonna be here. Still hold the same weight, and just remember, be in tune with yourself. Focus on you, and everything else gonna fall into place. Just focus on you. Love y'all.